Hey, this is JC with Teen Truth Insight. We're out here at Mission Vista High School in Vista, California, which is in North County, San Diego. I actually had a brand new school called Mission Vista High School, and I wanted to show you a few exciting things that they're doing here. This is actually not a charter school. It's a school that is funded by the district here out here in Vista, and it's a new high school. The other two high schools are fairly impacted, so they started this new school, but they've kind of given it a different theme and a different take on things. You can see the banner behind me. The banner basically talks about how it's focusing on science and technology, as well as arts and communications. So the campus is working hard to build on the traditional learning aspects that most schools focus on, but then also giving special focus to science and technology, which is so important in America these days with our engineering and science programs kind of falling below a lot of the other countries in the world. And then with the arts and the entertainment aspect of things, really educating the whole person, getting kids' minds moving. A lot of students are visual students, other students are kinetic students, where they need to move their body in order to think. And I think this school is really doing a good job. So I've asked one of their teachers, Miss Fennell, to kind of show us around. She's going to tell us a little bit about their school and what they're doing here. We're going to show you inside the classrooms and stuff like that, so that way maybe you might get a few ideas for your community and things that you could do differently.
I came from a great school that had some really wonderful opportunities, but we saw as the neighborhood changed, the socioeconomic status changed, we saw a lot of kids working in their ways into gangs and started to create a climate that was uncomfortable and that was starting to breed feelings of gangs and a sense of lack of security. A lot of teasing going on and a lot of problems with different students not connecting with one another. We all walked in as a founding faculty with this school with one mindset, and that is, what do we do right from the start? And that's so important with kids because we only have one chance with them and then they leave us. So we want to make sure that these students have an opportunity of really understanding who they are as people and what their connection is to the world, and that there are repercussions in everything in life, and positive and negative. There's cause and effect. And we want to give them the character education background that'll help them be successful as contributing members in society. Our whole thing is that, you don't gain social skills always at home in your little house with 5 or 6 people. You gain the social skills in the context of what we need to live in a social setting as large as a school. So we have to make sure that these kids are garnering these schools in a social setting as large. The principal's been fantastic at really pushing and supporting our efforts to educate the character of all students. He really believes that to create the culture and the climate, we need to start from the very beginning. So we as a team came in and said, this is what we really want to do for all kids, and he's supporting 100%. Creating homerooms 4 days a week with advisory teachers and really helping the kids understand who they are through character education lessons. He is back 100%, pushing for the assembly, making sure that money is directed in a positive way so students can really gain and grow from their experience in education. We're really fortunate at this school site because we're able to really teach to the whole student. It's not just about a book learning, but it's hands-on application and career pathways. So we're really looking at how do we educate not only the brain, but the heart, the soul, the whole sentient being that we have to work with and that we love working with. Really, there's not a cognitive thought that a human being has without an emotion tied to it. So we can be able to have these kids be aware of what their emotions are and express those ways and express those emotions through creative realm and through different sciences and technology. We're going to capture and we're going to hold on to that kid because that student wants to be at school because they can express themselves. In the music class, we're doing things a little bit differently than a standard music program because we are actually using technology, music composition, as a tool to teach music education, as a tool to create composition, and as a tool for self-expression. And because every student is so different in what they're feeling and their thoughts are, they're able to go within, figure out what they want to express, create artist statements, and then create music for that expression. It's very different because it's entry-level music, and yet these students are coming out with phenomenal compositions, which makes me feel like I was held back as a kid, because now they're composing music that I've never in my life thought a 9th grader could compose. In the science classes, we're very different because we're looking at career and tech focus and pathways in education. So we're looking at biomedical sciences where students can take these classes, be ahead of what the average school might offer. So that these students then can go out into the working world and connect with a career and connect with a university that's going to make them understand and learn more in that area.
So that's it from Mission Vista High School. You heard from Miss Fennell. I love what they're doing here. Only thing I don't like, they don't have a football program yet. But hopefully they'll get that soon. It's just started off, they only have a freshman class, but they've got soccer, baseball, all the other kind of fun sports. Hopefully they'll get that football program on campus eventually. Thanks for checking us out with Teen Truth Insight. Take care.